The FPS gaming montage will forever hold a special place in my heart. Whether that be watching retro videos like Fragging Rights or modern works of art like Monsoon, this art form means everything to me. As I finished my search for the first Halo montage, I began to get flashes of old logos and introductions that really had that timeless retro nostalgic vibe, and I felt like exploring that space again. You see, I started using the Halo forum when it was Halo 2 forum. So I am familiar with the name Mythica.org, which was probably the first actual video streaming platform on the web. This was back in early 2006. This is my story and journey to find some of the most nostalgic pieces of digital gaming media. I'm talking about iconic video intros and logos from over 20 years ago. So where do I want to start? I guess the first thing I can do is generate a list from most important to least important. But wait, Furion just messaged me back, and Office Hyena responded to my text. A double whammy. This is moving at an alarming rate already. Absolute perfection. Furion and Office Hyena are legendary figures in the gaming content creation niche, having been in the industry now with nearly 50 years of combined experience. I messaged both of them because I know they will probably have some of these iconic video intros and logos. Hyena said he no longer has those files, unfortunately, but encouraged me to pull them from his videos, which is a good idea, to be honest. I know he's got at least 2 of the intros/logos I need. I'm curious whether Furion has any of the OG files though. I will be remastering all of these intros and logos and showing them off at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around. Okay, so while we wait for Furion to check the files on his computer, let's get back to what we were doing. Listing out the intros and logos. I really only want videos and logos from 2009 and earlier. The first one that comes to mind is the original MLGPro.com logo. Major League Gaming, once the pinnacle of professional gaming, was not always known by their 3-letter MLG acronym. When they first launched, the domain name was taken and they had to settle for the name MLG Pro. This logo is legendary, and I already have a good idea of where I can find it if Furion is unable to locate most of the files. The next video that comes to mind is the editing team logos from the 2008 through 2009 era, when the first video editing team started. I'm talking about Primal Design, Prestigious Films, and Astian Media in particular. I have the old Prestigious Films logos as I was the one who founded that editing group back in the day. But the other 2 groups, like Primal Design, founded by Dweller, which was the first real editing team of its kind, which included me, Vital, and Novocaine, who later changed his name to Wonderland, and Astian Media, a powerhouse editing team led by Vital, which competed with my Prestigious Films team. I'll likely have to download these videos off of YouTube and take the intros/logos directly out of the videos themselves. The next one is the old Halo Pro logo animation. This was an old website that might bring back a lot of memories to some. One can find these on some Hyena videos. The next few logos are the Halo Forum logos. Particularly, there are 3 video logos I want to get my hands on, but I'll settle for the one I already found on YouTube, which is the original Halo 3 Forum blue text Thunder Sound logo. It's actually a really nicely animated logo and looks very good for its time. In fact, all the Halo Forum video intros look incredible and really stood the test of time. Let's keep going though. The next one that I'm thinking is the efilms.com logo. This was a Halo Forum competitor for a bit that never really managed to take off. And last but not least, the Gaming Vids logo animation. Right up there with Mythica in terms of its age. I can't recall whether Gaming Vids was a website or just a popular logo folks slapped on, but it definitely will bring back memories for us old heads. I particularly remember these intros being used in Abused Goats montages back in the day. I'll probably revisit some other old logos I'm forgetting in the future as I recall everything, but I believe I covered most of them for now. So I guess it's time to play the waiting game and see if Furion can work some file locating magic and save me the time of looking these up manually. Well, I'm feeling extra anxious about this, and I have some extra time right now, so I've been researching the logos and finding them myself. As of right now, I've managed to find all but 2. I'm missing the original MLG Pro logo. I was able to find the regular old school MLG logo, but I want the one that says MLG Pro Circuit on it. Then there's the eFilms logo as well that I'm missing. After surfing the web through videos that are nearly 20 years old, I managed to find the efilms.com official YouTube channel from forever ago, and wouldn't you know it, the logo is right there. Now, all that's left is that MLGPro.com logo from the first Pro Circuit. After meditating for 30 minutes on this, I seem to recall a video by legendary montage editor Vital. It's time to creep. After another 30 minutes of watching random Vital edits, I finally managed to find the exact video with the exact MLG Pro Circuit logo I was looking for, and who did the magic magic video belonged to? Mr. Snipedown himself. It was his montage's trailer that had it. It pays to have decent memory, guys. Let's go. Well, it looks like the mission was accomplished, and now the only thing that's left is to remaster them in at least 1080p using the mighty and powerful Topaz, and then throw them all together at the end of this video. Enjoy, fellas.